Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so we are almost finished. I feel like we're in the home stretch now because basically the whole folio is put together aside from, the few little finishing touches. So I did cut out some stuff that we're going to put into the pockets. I have my Velcro. We're going to put that on, and we will put this on the spine. So I thought first, how about, actually, I think the Velcro should be last. Let's actually, yeah, the Velcro and I think the trim will be last. Let's work on the stuff that's going to go in the pockets. Now first, so this is what everything I cut out, but I don't know if it's all going to actually go in. So let's just take a look and see what we have. These I thought would be cute right in the beginning. But I didn't do any inking yet, so we will have to ink together. And I know that's kind of boring, but all right, so so if we do one like this, okay, let's ink this one. And the nice thing with these is that, let me show you in 1 second when I finish inking. Now these, because they're blank on the back, you can definitely write on them, but if you want, you can also use them in here to decorate, to make your own tuck spots. That's why I like to put a lot of ephemera in my journals, because it gives the opportunity to also kind of, put your own twist on it and see how you would want to maybe decorate other than what's already decorated. All right, so first of all, I know I had a couple long ones here that I thought would be perfect for here, and they're actually all, let me just make sure they all fit, because we can do a little trimming. This one, I think we can actually just trim it right there. You know what, let me just do that now. Sorry, I am off camera, but I want to, okay, perfect. Well, let's see if it goes in now. Yep, perfect. And then I know these ones will, because these are actually smaller. Oh, this one might not. This one needs a little trimming too. So let's do a little trimming for that one. Let's see how that works. Perfect. All right, so let's ink these and then we'll get them in. I love how easy this was to kind of put together. I feel like this was the first time I've done, this kind, well, not this, well, yeah, when I followed her tutorial. It was just a little bit different because I did the flap a little different than she did, which is completely fine. I just went off in another direction. But I liked the fact that her tutorial, and when I keep saying her tutorial, in the description box below is a link to the original video that I saw the base of this being made. And I like the fact that it was really easy to follow. Sometimes, even me, I've been doing this for a while, but ever so often, I try to, there's certain tutorials that I come across and I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. And then I try to sort of follow along, and it's a little bit tricky for me. So, but this one was definitely really good instructions, very easy to follow, nothing very crazy or anything like that. So yeah, I definitely recommend it if you want a nice easy base like this is. There's not any craziness to it. So if you're just starting off or you're a little intimidated to try a folio, I do suggest this one, because it's just, well, I mean, as you can see if you've been following along, it's pretty good. This one actually can go up here. Yep. All right. Oh, that one. Well, this is an itty bitty one. This is cute. All right. So I like to round the corners sometimes on journaling cards because it gives it a less harsher look. Some journaling cards, I do like the squared ends, but sometimes, and I don't know if it's just maybe the project or something that I'm on currently, but yeah, sometimes I just like something smaller. Now see, these are big, but it's almost like they should go there. This can go down here. I'm thinking this does too. Yeah, let's put these down there because I really like these other two long ones. So let's just kind of play around and see what we can do with them. Just to see, because I definitely want to use them in the journals, but I don't necessarily know where. Didn't I just have another one? Oh wait, was I going to put this one in there? Yeah. This one I'm going to keep straight because if you wanted to decorate one of the pages with this, that would be kind of cute, you know? So I'm not rounding the edges just in case you want to cut it down, but it does say books are pure magic. It's almost like it should be like there, but that's okay because we're going to put it in here. And if anybody wants to use it, you know what? I bet if I cut this down just a tad, we could definitely fit it in the pocket. All right, so let's round these. Round this one, and this one. Ink. This is like a perfect little thing, a little journal for like an avid reader, which maybe you're reading a book and you want to write a little something on it so you have the blank pages to write on. That would be really cool. See, I really want this. So you know what? We might have to sacrifice and put another one in here, which, you know what? That's okay. And again, you know, like I said before, none of these actually have to stay in these pockets. You can definitely use them to decorate the journal. You can use them, you know, these especially as bookmarks for, you know, reading and stuff. So there's definitely lots of things you can do. Okay. See, I like these two also that I cut out, but I don't want to bulk this up too much. But you know what we can do? We could put them right here. Let me ink them, and then we're going to clip them right in. And then again, they can be used anywhere to decorate or make new ephemera, or, you know, possibilities are endless. So I just like to give the option of, did I just do my nail? I think I did. The option of doing whatever you want. So I'm going to put them like this, and then we're just going to put them right in here. And I do have this nice blue clip that we're going to use. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, so perfect. Okay, so let's just see how thick this is when we close it up. Oh, it's not so bad. Oh, cute. Oh my god. And this is perfect, a perfect size to put in your bag, your purse, or even your back pocket, honestly. And if you want to do some journaling on the go, it's, oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so we are making good time. I want to now put the Velcro here. So I got to just make sure which side I want. I want this side on here first. And what I am going to do, it is sticky, but you know me and stuff that is pre-sticky, I still like to put some glue on it because I don't know, and I'm just kind of guesstimating where the center is, because I don't really know. But yeah, I always put glue on. That's what I was trying to say. It's got a little squished out. Okay, so let me just... Okay, so while it's on there, let's get this side. Oh, there's a big bubble. Okay, now I got to be careful, so I'm going to carefully Make sure. Okay, perfect. And I'm just going to squish it just for a second. And then I'm going to unsquish it because I don't want it to get glued together. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And hopefully each side will cooperate. And they did. They stayed on their respective sides. So we're going to leave this open just so the glue can dry. And while we're doing that, we shall put this on the spine. All right, so let's just, actually, what I want to do first is I'm going to put a little bit of glue just to keep the string in place first. Okay. Oops. Oops. There we go. And this one there. Okay, perfect. Now we'll put glue over, maybe. And put glue this way. Okay, where's my little pink finger? Okay. All right, so, let's see. I'm just kind of guesstimating where the middle is. And I cut, you know, more than I actually needed, only because I really didn't know how much I was going to need. So, all right. So now what we need to do is get some glue underneath here. Like so, like so. Okay, let's get that down. And I always go back after everything dries and kind of, I just do a little touch up with the glue, just because sometimes you don't really see places that need it until all the other glue is dry, and then you're like, oh, okay, we need some there. So put this on. Okay, and maybe actually should have been using this because it's better. Okay. So, all right, so you know what? I think I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to let everything dry, then I will kind of fix this a little, and then we'll come back and I'll re-glue, not re-glue, but I'll touch up the glue a little bit once it all dries up. And then in the next video will be kind of the final walkthrough of the project that we did together. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you have been enjoying the series so far. I know this is a shorter series, but I always like to, if I have a project in mind and it's not too complicated, I love coming on and sharing. I don't do it a lot, but I'm trying to start doing it a little bit more, just because I really love to craft, and even if it's not technically a tutorial, I like to show what I'm doing from time to time. And there's actually a couple projects that I was watching when I was looking for these folios to try to recreate making these pockets. So I really want to try those out. They don't look hard at all, but they looked really fun. So it's also nice to kind of maybe like mass make some and have them ready for, to add into whatever project. So I definitely want to try some of those. And I still have to do my Rolodex. I keep forgetting, not forgetting, but I feel like I'm not sure exactly how to do them, which sounds really weird. You're just decorating Rolodex cards, but I think I just have to close my eyes, bring up my Rolodex, turn on the camera, and figure something out together with you. So I think that's also going to be a project that's going to be coming up. So stay tuned for that. But for this video, that is all for this video. And like I always say, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.